So NXT happened, and starts with this match. This is not the coolest thing you want to do in a wrestling show. I'm sorry. I know all the smarks would be like, "Oh, this is so fucking awesome. This is like my main of a dream match." It's like, nah. There's just some stupid smarky indie shit. I tell ya, it looks pretty gay, honestly. Wesley defeated Tyler Bate to retain the title, and this was a good match. This was a good match where they respect each other, honor the ring, and blah blah blah. You know what I mean? It's like, who fucking cares? I also want to point out that this show is called NXT Gold Rush. Why? And this was night one, ladies and gentlemen. Really? Night one. It's not like it's 2 nights, and they're just doing this to try to make seem like, oh, like, again, this is like the problem with when AEW does this stupid shit where we gotta call it a sub name instead of actually just calling NXT. We gotta call it NXT Gold Rush, and not just that, it's night one. That's just so stupid. And Tia Hale promises to give Tiffany Stratton and Andre Tracy University style ass whooping to become the new women's champion at only 19 years old. Stratton says that will never happen. That will not happen. The center of the universe will remain the Tiffany top, where she belongs. And Hale puts Stratton in a Kimura lock, and stands tall as the champion, as with the championship. Whatever. At least it's attractive bitches fighting, you know. Even though Tia Hale's like, you know, some weird, trying to be alpha bitch. I don't know. I mean, she's not like acting alpha. It's just like, I'm sport. Like, nah, it's not cool. You know, it is what it is, eh? It is just whatever. It's whatever, guys. It would be nice if it was like Bron panties or something. I don't fucking know. Malik Blade and Idris and Faro defeat Josh Brooke Jensen, Hank Walker, Tank. I don't fucking know. No one knows who these fucking people are, and they're like the number 1 contenders for the tag titles. Who fucking cares? Damon Kemp says that he's bringing back Raw Underground and will face ND Troph in 2 weeks. No ropes. You can win by knockout, AKO, and submission. Why? Wait, okay, first of all, who's this? Like, I don't know. He's gonna face Andy Trump. Who the fuck is Andy Trump, and who fucking cares? And just like, they're bringing back Raw Underground in NXT. So Raw Underground, which failed, unfortunately. I mean, it's not like unfortunately. It's like, who really cared? It had a good idea, but just like, come on. They're bringing that back. Isn't it like a Shane McMahon like kind of thing? I don't know. I remember they fucked that up because like, oh, get it? Because like, how dare the women be attractive and shit like that? I don't fucking know. But then, oh, we got beat. I'm sorry, but it's really fucking stupid. I'm sorry. It just makes no fucking sense. Failed concept. They're bringing back like either NXT. I just don't get what's going on. I don't know and I don't care or whatever. Backstage, Seth Rollins, I don't know, was sitting down and he talked to, I think, the Heritage Cup guy, fucking Nathan Frazier met with him. He's like, welcome back, chomp. And then Carmelo Hayes, they stare at each other. He says he just want to pay respect to Rollins and wish him luck against Braun Breaker tonight. Rollins thanks him, tells Hayes to good luck against Corbin next week as one chimp to another. Rollins says he can't, that he'll handle his business Breaker tonight because just like Melo, he doesn't miss. They basically, like, I don't know. Also, Carmelo Hayes was lying in the world title, whatever. I don't know, however, it is what it is. I guess it helps each other. I mean, it helps this guy more, you know, but it's just like, it's whatever. Who really cares? You know, I don't really find this guy believable as champion, so it's like, whatever. And not really, like, cool, so. I mean, I don't really find Rollins cool at all, too, because his current gimmick is pretty gay. Then Eddie Trump calls Damon Kemp's brother Gabe Stevenson to train for Raw Underground. Yeah, Gable Stevenson, who's supposed to, like, debut in the main, like, he's supposed to be on Raw. He's a, Olympic gold medalist and all that kind of stuff, and yet he's yet to debut, and he's, I don't know. How does that make any sense? And first of all, like, since, like, Gable Stevenson, the brother, like, Damon Kemp is the brother of Gable Stevenson, right? Like, Olympic gold medalist. Like, why are they treating Damon Kemp as the way he does? Like, what the fuck? Like, the guy is more of an athlete than these guys. and then he's like losing to these fucking people. I don't fucking know, but yeah, they're doing Raw Underground. Like really, again, like Raw Underground, like the rules are, like different than wrestling. So why would he have like more? I don't fucking know. Whatever. Like you would think they're athletes; they should be trained to be knowing what to do in Raw Underground. Anyways, like what the fuck. Carmelo Hayes and Bron and Baron Corbin face off. Whatever, they face off, and like I don't fucking know. I don't fucking know. Just how they don't like each other anymore. They go back and forth or whatever. I mean, I don't know. I don't care. Cora J beats Dana Brooke by referee stoppage. Referee should have stopped this match because who fucking cares? Lash Legend and Jakara Jackson defeated Valentina Feroz and Yolzinga. Whatever, who fucking cares? Then Channy Stacks kidnaps Joe Coffey. I don't fucking know or care. I guess it's, I don't know, related to what happened to Tony D'Angelo, so a little revenge. People say that, the NXT locker room means to be unsafe. Yeah, you can say that. I like this. It's kind of like old school. Like, again, it goes back to the whole Tony D'Angelo gimmick. So it's alright. And in the main event, like, it's not predictable at all. Seth Rollins defeats Bron Breakker to retain the World Heavyweight Championship. I like what Vince Russo came up with in his Legion of Raw review, like his idea about this. Like, if you want to make people care about this match, first of all, there shouldn't have been announced that Finn Balor, Seth Rollins, like, this could have been the idea, at least, like, maybe Rollins will lose. But, like, what happens is, like, after the whole getting beat up, like Rollins getting beat up on Raw, Bron Breakker should ask for an open challenge, and where it happened leads to NXT, to them continuing what happened on their match. And that would have been something, at least, an excuse of the open challenge with Finn Balor. I will say, I did see I saw the match like on YouTube or whatever, and I thought the match was actually not bad. It was actually a good match. Bron Breakker looked like a star, and I will give credit to Seth Rollins. Again, I do admire Rollins as a wrestler. I think the guy's a good wrestler and all that kind of shit, right? Just his character's not really cool, and I don't really like the singing shit, whatever, And I just think Rollins is pretty flamboyantly gay, which is not, in my opinion, kind of cool. It's not cool, all right? But Bron Breakker looked good. There was a table spot where Rollins doing frog splash. There was like some no selling and like kind of like things like really like the false finish was like just like really it had to be a false finish. It's like, but the thing is, it's still predictable. That was the problem. I didn't like that, Rollins kicking out of the spear. Like, it makes the spear kind of look weak. Even though he kicked out the edge of the spear, it's, like, not really that cool. Also, yeah. I mean, Bron Breakker did look cool. Like, he did a freaking Frankensteiner top rope and shit like that. But then, a kick and then 2 curb stomps or whatever. It is what it is, though. It makes Bron Breakker look, good since, like, he hasn't, like, losing 2 curb stomps. But it's like, again, he's an NXT guy. But after the match, before like the show was ending, Finn Balor attacked Seth Rollins. He attacked him with a chair and all that kind of stuff. But Carmelo Hayes and Trick Williams come to save Finn Balor. Save against Finn Balor, save Rollins. So, it helps. Will all make sense in the end of the day. It's whatever. I'm guessing there's going to be like a tag match in the future. Something with Raw, whatever. But hey, this does not. It was a not bad way to end the show. The show was it was not terrible than usual, or not as boring. But just like they're not gonna keep this up because, it's without like these relying on these guys. Like why? Like we're relying on those guys. Why should we care? I mean, it is what it is. Okay, so that was NXT for you. It is what it is. Not the worst show, it's just like whatever, pretty predictable shit going on, alright, people? So that's what I'm to say, people. That's what's happened on NXT Gold Rush. Really? This is what they're calling it at night 1? You're really trying to, this is how you think you're gonna get ratings? I don't think so. Alright, till next time, peace, yeah, bye.